Slumped over and seemingly crushed by survivor's guilt, Ismail is in deep, unrelenting pain. I left them there, he tells me. I left my brothers there. How could I have done that? Ismail, Qasim, and Osman felt far closer to each other than most cousins. As members of the Turkish Federation of Socialist Youth Associations, they'd planned to cross the border into Kobane, Syria, and help their fellow Kurds rebuild a devastated city. On Monday, as the group held its press event in the southern city of Urfa, things were going well at first. But Ismail grew tired of holding up the youth group's banner under the hot sun. In this video, you can see him move away. Then, the blast. If I had been patient, he says, if I'd waited just 4 more seconds, I would be with my brothers now. Like many other members of the Kurdish population, Ismail is pointing the finger of blame toward Turkey's government. He's particularly offended by how officials handled the aftermath of the blast, telling me the army arrived before an ambulance. After an explosion, he asks, should you send an ambulance or an armored vehicle? Anger and anxiety appear to be on the rise in Urfa. Some say the attack not only underscores just how much of a threat ISIL has become, but also highlights the volatile relationship between Turkey's government and its Kurdish population. Here at the Akçakale crossing on Turkey's border with Syria, the threat of infiltration by ISIL members cannot be overstated. Now, while Turkey has sent military reinforcements here, many of the Kurds we've spoken with say those measures simply aren't enough. And tensions have risen even further since it was announced by the armed wing of the PKK, that's the outlawed Kurdistan Workers' Party, that they were behind the killing of 2 Turkish police officers whom they accuse of having collaborated with ISIL. Ismail believes Kurds will continue to be targeted. There is a huge lack of security here, he says. ISIL is everywhere up here. Have any of ISIL's members been arrested? Ismail lost the use of his legs in a car accident 9 years ago, but says the wounds he sustained in this attack are far worse. I didn't get any physical injuries, he says, but psychologically in my heart, I got injured. I feel like this arm is gone, and this arm is gone. My cousins were my arms and legs. They were my comrades. They were my brothers. Now, for Ismail, the war has hit home. But the conflict he sees next door pales in comparison to the turmoil he feels inside. Mohammed Jamjoom, Al Jazeera, Akçakale, Turkey.